Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of a wonderful teaching series. And today I'm starting a teaching series on the right attitude to work. The right attitude to work. The right attitude to work. Many people, think work or labor is a curse, or that working is something that they have to do just because they need to make a living. And then that the main thing, where many people actually have the impression that the main thing we're supposed to do in life is to rest, or to just play around and to vacate and have vacation and play and travel, go party and things like that. But really, that's not what life is supposed to be about. Life is supposed to be about creation. Life is supposed to be about working. Life is supposed to be about labor, not labor with like sweating out of pain or things like that, but the act of creation, the act of making things happen. That is work. And especially today is this is the beginning of, we're in the beginning of June, and it is important for us to learn about work, especially now when we're about to go on vacation in most countries and in most places. From June, kids and school children go on holidays, and workers go on vacation, and so many people just take time off in the summer, and because this is like the time to play around. But really, the truth is, there's no time to play around. Really, all life is supposed to be about work. All life is supposed to be about working. So this time, when we go to work and when we go to vacation, it is important for us to combine work with our vacation. So our time of rest is actually also supposed to be a time of work. The best form of work, vacation and rest we could have is creative rest. It's when we are doing something together with resting. So it's a time of leisure maybe for you now, but it's also it's wise to combine leisure with work with your leisure, to combine some creativity, some activities to your time of rest. So this whole week, we're going to be talking about how to rest, how to work properly, and the act of work, and the right attitude to work. So follow me this week, and I pray and I hope that you will be blessed. God bless you. Hello, everybody. We continue our talk today about the importance of work and the right attitude to work. Now, before I used to think it's not a big deal to work. Everybody understands what it is to work. But working with people and relating with people, and with my experience of having hundreds of people around me, it shows me that a lot of things are not in place. Things in the lives of people don't know how to put elementary principles in place. And one of the elementary principles that we need to put in place regarding works is that when it comes to work, or when you need to do something, and when you want to get something done, or you are given an assignment to do, you never procrastinate it. Never procrastinate. Never put up things for tomorrow. Never put up things for a later time. Because most people, they don't do what they need to do at the time they need to do it. Most people always think, well, I'll make it. I'll do it in the next time, or tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. Or if they have a 1 month limit to work, one month limit to work, they always say, well, I still have 1 month. I still have 1 month. But really, you don't have 1 month anymore. You only have a few days. So the real discipline and real good attitude to work says, I need to do this thing in 1 month. Let me begin to do it now. It's better to finish the work earlier than to try to cramp your whole time and all the work in a few days, and then you are not sure if you are going to finish it or not. So the right attitude to work, the first principle, the principle of working right, is to always do what you need to do on time. Do what you need to do at the time you need to do it. So never wait till a later time. Never put things off for a later time or a later time. Never procrastinate. Never postpone things or procrastinate things. Do things when you need to do it. That is the first thing you need to learn about work. If you have a year to do something, it's better to do it in the first month or in the first few months. Don't put things up for the last few months. No, that way you will never be able to finish it. Or if you finish it, you'll never be able to do it in high quality. But for work to be done in good quality and in good time, you need to begin to do it right as immediately as you get the work, the assignment. Do it today. Do it at the time it needs to be done. And that's the very first principle of working right, or the right attitude to work. God bless. Hello, everybody. Well, it's nice to see you today again, and welcome to another week where we are talking about work. Well, this week we already started to talk about the importance and the right attitude to work, and that you need to work during vacation, and rest and work must be combined. And we have also talked about the problem of procrastination, that you don't procrastinate your work. What you need to do today must be done today. Do what you need to do on time. The same thing, but today, another principle of work that I want us to talk about is planning. Work must be planned. You know, most people don't understand that they need to plan their work. They just think the most important thing is to do it. No, it's even sometimes planning your work is even more important sometimes than the work itself. Because, for example, if you have to read 10 books in a month, it's good to find out, okay, I have just 1 month, that is 30 days. And if I have 30 days and I have 10 books, then I have to divide that 30 days by 10. So which is, I have only 3 days to read 1 book. So if I calculate it that way, that in every 3 days I must read a new book, so there is possibility that I will make it. But if I don't plan it, if I just say, oh, I still have 1 month ahead, or I will definitely finish the book, I will definitely finish the books. No, you will not. Because by the time you begin to read the books, maybe it will just be 2 weeks left. And you thought 2 weeks is a lot of time, but it's not. By the time the 1 month elapses, you will just discover that you didn't make it. So the advantage of planning in work is crucial. And when you plan like that, don't just plan to finish on time. Plan to finish a bit ahead of time. So that if you finish 3 days before time, then you have the rest of the days left to review what you've done and to make corrections on the work you've done and to raise the quality of work to another level. So for us to really be effective in work must not just be done, but it must be planned. You must know how to work with plans and plan your work, plan your resources, plan your time, and then you'll be able to do a better quality of work. So let's learn to plan our work, then we'll have less difficulties and less complications, and we'll have better quality of produce and production. God bless. Hello, everybody. We're continuing to talk today about the right attitude to work, and we have talked about some principles, but today I want to make it very practical. What do you think you like to do most? What do you really like to do most of the time? Do you like to just go and work somewhere, or most of the time just go work, or you like to actually play around, talk to some people on phone and spend time talking to friends and discussions and watching TV, internet, and things like that? Well, if you are like me and if you are like everybody else, everybody wants to play more than they want to work. Most people want to play than they want to work because that's the demand of our flesh. Our flesh demands for us to work. To play. Our flesh demands vanity, to spend time, satisfying yourself, your desires, your flesh, to look for leisure. Well, but that is exactly the thing that we are not supposed to do, because those are the things that don't lead to success in life. And that's a major difference between successful people and failures. Successful people are people that feel like doing those things, but they deny themselves the privilege of going to work, winding time away on television, or talking on phone. They deny themselves those things, and they force themselves to go and do what they don't want to do, what they don't like to do, like going to work, like going to read, or like going to write, or like going to look for something to do. Because people who just do what they want to do all the time, going to talk on phone, spend time on the internet, and just waste their time away, they are people who become nothing in life. They are the failures of of any generation. But those who hold themselves in their hands and who cut short their selfish desires and go to do labor work when they don't feel like working, they are the ones who become great in life. If you really want to have any chance to be great, you must curtail your desires for pleasure, and you must work when you don't feel like. And that's a major principle in becoming somebody in this life. God bless. Hello, everybody. Greetings to you today. We are continuing to talk about the importance of work and the right attitude to work. Well, one major principle about work that you don't want to miss, that many people, don't pay attention to, and or they don't seem to know, they live in deception, is that some people, most of the time, are expecting somebody to do something for them. We're expecting our family members to bless us, to be a blessing to us. We're expecting or looking up to our relatives to do something to us, for us. We're expecting our spouses, our husbands, our wives to do something for us. We're expecting our pastors, our churches to do something for us. We're often expecting our government to do something for us. We're expecting our work, our job to do something for us. Well, unfortunately, life is not like that. You don't live in illusion. That is a form of illusion and deception, that you're expecting somebody to give you something, for someone to do something for you all the time. It's not always like that. If that happens, well, you might be lucky. That might be a miracle. That might be a chance of some sort. That might be a blessing of God to you. But we are not supposed to live expecting somebody else to do something for us. We are supposed to learn to take our bulls by the horns and to take our challenges face on, head on, and resolve our situations ourselves. If you want to have anything in life, you must go for it by yourself. If you want to have anything, you want everything to be going for you, go achieve it by yourself. Go after it by yourself. So go study, go get some knowledge, go get some education, so that you'll be able to get to where you want to see yourself in. And go work, go put your hands to work, and so that you'll be able to get your dreams come to pass. If you don't work and you don't go get what you need in life, it's deception. Trying to wait that somebody or somewhere will be able to make things happen to you. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. Hello, everybody. We continue to talk about the right attitude to work today. And the point I want to make today, and the principle I want to point out to you about work, is that work can only be a blessing when we do it with all our might and with all our power. It is only the heart you put in work that determines the blessing that the work will give you. So diligence is the key to receiving the blessing from work. If you are not diligent in it, if you are just doing it anyhow, just to get by it or just to get a pass mark, well, you'll never get far. And God doesn't bless that kind of work. God says that whatsoever your hand finds to do, you should do with all your might, all your might. So God expects us to do everything we want to do in life with all our might. In fact, He said we should love Him with all our might as well. With all our might, all our mind, all our body, all our soul, all our spirit. God desires and deserves to have only 100% dedication. And it's not just when we're doing something for God. This is for when we're doing anything whatsoever. In fact, God says in another passage that anything you're doing, we should do as unto the Lord. So anything we find ourselves doing, even at work, at home, everywhere, if it's just something personal or something we're doing for other people, we should always do as if we are doing to the Lord. Because God Himself works and makes things to last for forever, for ages, for eternity. So our attitude to work should be to want to do something for it to last forever. So it is when you put your own whole heart into whatever you do like that, when you are totally and absolutely dedicated, when due diligence is in place, that is the only time when God has the free hand to bless you. He is not obliged otherwise to bless a work that is not done with perfect and complete dedication and devotion. So let's do everything we want to do with all our might. God bless. Hello, everybody. We want to keep on talking today, and today is the final day about the right attitude to work. Well, one of the major points that we need to learn about work is that work comes with difficulties. Work comes with challenges, with difficulties. And most people, as you know, is whenever they meet difficulties or hardship in their workplace or whatever they are doing, or in their calling, or in whatever task they are planning, they are trying to resolve. As soon as they meet some complications and difficulties, and they just give up. And many people just run away from whatever they are doing because of difficulties. Difficulties cause a lot of people to quit. Many people just quit. They just leave it. They just quit working and trying because of difficulties and because of challenges. Well, challenges is part of life. Difficulties is part of life. God made us to be people that resolve problems, that resolve and overcome obstacles and challenges. We are created like that. And if we don't have obstacles and difficulties, we depreciate, actually. We lose the appetite for life. And we self-destruct, actually, if we are not overcoming difficulties and problems regularly. So the fact that you meet some complications or difficulties in your work or in your job or in your calling or in the task that you are planning to carry out, that's not a reason enough for you to quit. It's not a reason enough to leave the challenge and let it go. No, in fact, as a matter of fact, whenever God wants to bless somebody, He sends them some difficulties. And it is only as you overcome those difficulties, then you prove to God that you deserve to receive the blessing He wants to send you. As a matter of fact, it's like there is almost no blessing that comes to the life of any person without challenges. So He sends you the challenges first before the blessings, so that you're overcoming the challenges is a proof that you are matured enough to receive the blessing. So don't let any challenge or problem stop you from getting to your goal in life. God bless you.